corner kick here for Cornerstone. Looks like it's Carrillo on the far side. A little bit of a low kick. As Campbell tries to race to it. Curtis can't get anything going as he gets trapped. .25 minutes to play, 20 minutes played here in this half. Still nothing going on. Not a ton of chances as this sails down towards the side. Good chance here, Boston Knapp. Off the side of the pole.
In for Cornerstone, number 6, Arthur Pupin.
As Arthur Popham gets a round of applause from the Golden Eagle faithful here. Cornerstone, you know, would love to at least get another one. It would make you feel a little bit more comfortable and maybe try some other things defensively. And that ball goes right through the legs of Curtis, and all he can do is sit there and shake his head. Well, with a win tonight for Cornerstone, it'll move them back to 500. It'll bring them one game over 500 in conference play. And as they try to keep pace with their rival down the road, Aquinas, but it should move them up into the top 6 of the WAC. And now a fast break for Boston Knapp. 1-on-1, Knapp tries to pass it inside. Knapp again. He kicks. He scores! Boston Knapp with a second chance kick. Makes it count, and Cornerstone with a 2-0 lead with 2:23:25 here in the game. And Boston Knapp, my oh my, you were kind of waiting for one of those to work out for one of the sides, and this time for Cornerstone, it's Boston Knapp. And now maybe we'll get ready to go, but maybe a lot of the energy that could have been kind of died down at Corstange. The kick, and it's blocked and into the goal. Tyler Corstange gives Cornerstone the lead here with 43:03 to go in the second half. First penalty kick of the year for Cornerstone is a good one. It gives them a lead in what has otherwise been a defensive game. And for Dearborn, you can see a lot of frustration there. They're almost taking it as, it was almost like a playoff goal type of thing where every goal matters. And obviously in the regular season it does, but a game that has been deadlocked and you went through the entire first half shutout to give up the first goal not even 2 minutes in. It's definitely frustrating for Dearborn. So the Golden Eagles coming off of a rough little stretch of soccer here, as we mentioned during the pregame show. Try to get back in the winning column for the first time since September 14th when they traveled to Concordia and took care of business out there in Ann Arbor, winning 2-0, and now we're officially under our way here in Grand Rapids. 67 degrees here at kick. Should get down to about 62 degrees by game end. It's going to be true fall season. But it's bring a sweatshirt to the field, that is for sure. As both sides right now just going back and forth here to open up. Right now, the Wolverines on the defensive. You're going to see Wolverines there in the darker colored jerseys. It looks like navy blue with the maize color. Cornerstone in the whites with the black shorts as they go across field here. A chance here. Jake Maddock is cornering Wolverine here as they try to break into the scoring column for the first time since that last Saturday game. 2-0 when they took care of the Cardinals. They scored one in each goal, one by Tyler Corstange and the other by Johnny Vaughn. Cornerstone also in that game, 4 yellow cards. Still no red cards by them, though, so credit to them on that side of the game. As Rogers boots this down the field, and Cornerstone trying to find an advantage here. And now they got a shot to shoot, and it's just high. Calvin Curtis with a phenomenal look, a chance that you don't always get in that type of area, but a little too much juice behind that kick there. These two squads haven't been playing each other. They've been playing each other for about a little over a decade at this point. Cornerstone has won a lot of matches in recent history. Wolverines hasn't won since 2016. They did tie last year's match, though, 3-3. Back on that October 4th evening. They haven't played over in Dearborn since 2022. So we'll get a throw in here on the near side of the field. Igmatic on the throw-in. But I'd be curious to see how Steve Herdsman tries to put some juice into these boys heading into this game, especially coming off of back-to-back shutouts. You got to try to find some sort of way to win, especially to keep your hopes alive into clinching a spot in postseason play. Still a ton of soccer left to be played this season, but as recent history knows for Cornerstone men's soccer, it hasn't been the easiest of roads recently. Finishing in the bottom of the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference for the better part of the last few years, including a 10th place finish in 2022. And UM with a good look there, but unable to get a few guys on their side of the page, but maybe a nice rebound here. Revuo has his shot blocked there. Now it's Carmona trying to probe around the field and look for a guy, but it's taken away. A little fast break opportunity here for the Golden Eagles. They find Calvin Curtis down on the far side of the field. He tricks out a player and eventually gets shoved into a Wolverines. So we'll reset as Wolverines will go back and forth. But a couple of weeks ago, the last time we met here at the soccer field in terms of me announcing the soccer team, it was Cornerstone taking great care of Grace Christian, the women's team, winning 9-0. One of the highest scoring games in over a decade for the women's program. It was a couple goals away from the most goals scored in a game by their offense in program history. This goes out of bounds, and Maddock will have the throw in here. Decent sized crowd here this evening. Not as big as what you normally see around these grounds. Big game happening right down the street over at Aquinas. Aquinas ranked top 15 in the women's volleyball world. Cornerstone, a team that's rebuilding, looking way better than they did a year ago. A chance to pull off a big upset in a potentially one of the hardest environments to play in all of the WAC. Of course, that Aquinas women's volleyball team, 3 Division I transfers into their program, all local products, and just makes that team so hard to play. It's you're basically playing a Division I program with half of the women on that court are from a Division I program. But we'll keep you updated as the night goes along. Cornerstone, that women's team, back-to-back shutouts themselves. They've won. Trying to get back on the right track themselves. 9-5 up to this point in the season. Trying to get back to those dominant ways of where they're top 3 in the WAC year in, year out. And playing the number 12 team in the country tonight would be a great milestone or bright spot in the season to potentially getting re-ranked again. So now an opportunity here. And maybe a little bit of a shove by Renshaw there. Renshaw had a one-on-one opportunity and maybe used the wrong part of his body to try to get to the ball in time. Wind blowing towards the south here, so in the bit of a favor for Michigan Dearborn tonight. Beautiful sunset, as you can see in your background there, as you overlook the baseball field, one of the nationally recognized fields, the Witt Field, with the dorms as in the background there. And you pretty much ask anybody, no matter what program they're from, they most likely have heard of this field. So now an offensive attack here for Cornerstone. A good look here. They've got Maddock down in the near side corner, but drift up out of bounds. Cornerstone being very physical here in the early parts of the game with 36 to go here in the first half. Offense pretty evenly distributed. Now at a chance here for Cornerstone. Corstange kicks it down in, but nice save by Rogers. And Rogers will bring it back out. Everybody will reset here.